At the party, my wife said, "The biggest mistake of my life was marrying him, so I—" As soon as those words slipped from her mouth, the room went silent, though the music still thumped in the background. I stood there holding a half-empty glass, pretending not to hear what she had just announced to her group of friends. They laughed awkwardly, trying to smooth over the tension. But I saw the truth in her eyes, sharp, cold, and already drifting somewhere far away from me. I wanted to believe she was joking, maybe frustrated, maybe tipsy, but I knew better. For months she had been distant, dressing up more than usual, guarding her phone like it held state secrets. When she walked away to grab another drink, I followed her with my eyes, noticing how she smiled differently at people who weren't me, especially at Daniel, the man she had introduced as just a colleague. The way he leaned closer to her, whispering something that made her blush, confirmed everything I had been trying to deny. For the first time, I felt like a stranger standing inside my own marriage, watching it crumble in a crowded room where everyone else seemed to know the truth before. I did. I stepped outside to clear my mind, the cold night air hitting my face harder than her words. I replayed our last few months together, missed dinners, secretive messages, unexplained late nights. My heart told me I had lost her long before tonight. My mind told me it was time to know the reality. So I returned inside, steadying my breath, and walked straight toward her. She looked startled, as if caught in a scene she hadn't planned for me to witness. I asked her calmly if there was something she needed to tell me, something she had been hiding. For a moment, she hesitated, her eyes darting between me and Daniel. And then she confessed, not loudly, not dramatically, but with a quiet honesty that hurt far more. She admitted she had been seeing someone else. Someone who made her feel alive again. Someone she claimed to understand her in ways I no longer did. The betrayal was sharp, but her lack of remorse was sharper. I didn't shout, didn't cause a scene. Instead, I simply nodded, accepting the truth she had chosen long before admitting it. I told her that if I was truly her biggest mistake, I would not stand in the way of her fixing it. And with that, I left the party, hearing distant laughter and music fade behind me like the last notes of a life I no longer belonged to. Outside, walking alone beneath the dim streetlights, I realized something powerful. Losing someone who could betray you so easily wasn't really a loss at all. It was freedom disguised as heartbreak, and as painful as it was, I knew it was the beginning of a version of me who deserved far better than being someone's biggest mistake.